It's the Nets against the Knicks in their fourth meeting of the year, and it's time for Nets on Yes. Well, last time the Nets and Knicks met, it was a victorious evening for Brooklyn in Brooklyn to the end of the season. One of the things that Brooklyn is focusing on is Brooklyn, and that's the connection between Jeremy Lin and Brook Lopez, and they had it going on Tuesday.
If you're drawing up the blueprint from the beginning, would you rather have a great big man or a great point guard controlling the basketball? Well, fortunately for Brooklyn, they have two very good pieces. Brook Lopez at the offensive end of the floor provides you scoring from a number of different positions. He's stretched out his offense to behind the three-point line. He will run the floor to get those easy layups in transition. You can find him in the post area. It's certainly one of the best scorers from down low. Jeremy Lin has proven such a difference when he's on the floor for Brooklyn. The idea was to have them together for the whole season. Unfortunately, they've only been together for about 20 games. But down the stretch of a game, this guy is so important because he makes good decisions and he can finish when he attacks the rim.
And they both were finishing efficiently on Tuesday. 25 points on 9 of 15 shooting for Lopez. 24 points on 8 of 15 shooting for Lin. First time since October 28th that both scored 20-plus.
Meanwhile, for the Nets, LeVert and Hollis Jefferson. Hollis Jefferson, the second-year man. LeVert, the rookie. Two 22-year-olds, really big part of the future for the rebuilding Brooklyn Nets.
Lin coming off his best game of the season, 24 points. Lost to OKC.
That was Tuesday night, and there's LeVert. That's Karis LeVert, the rookie from Michigan. They think has a chance to be an excellent NBA player. Very versatile. Versatility, a big part of today's NBA, is number one in the NBA. That's what Kenny Atkinson in his first year as head coach wanted to do. Basically possessions per game. They like to force the tempo. They like to shoot threes.
And they don't like to play D, Mike.
Hernan Gomez gets inside. And an offensive foul as Jeremy Lin stepped in and drew the charge.
They do not like to play defense. Shrewd, clever play by Lin, getting Hernan Gomez to charge over him. But the Nets give up 114 points, currently the worst in the NBA.
They are going to give up a lot, but as Clyde mentioned, they're 30th. The Knicks, meanwhile, are 25th in points per game. Lin's shot won't go, but a foul. And Jeremy Lin will go to the free throw line.
In the paint. So now two good plays by him. He drew this charge in violation against Hernan Gomez. This time gets in the paint, so he's at the line for two.
Sometimes it's hard to believe. Just a little over 5 years ago, it was actually February 4th, 2012. The Knicks played the Nets here at Madison Square Garden. And Jeremy Lin came off the bench, scored 25 points, the majority in the second half. The Knicks beat the Nets, and Linsanity was born.
Yeah. In the game.
Lin inside. Hollis Jefferson banks it in. Lin inside. Lopez all alone. And the Knicks are giving up a lot of easy buckets right now. Now 2 for 5 from the field. Rose the crossover. Bad pass.
After having
with kids who are struggling.
Thank you so much for your time. Oh, thank you so much. Everybody, check out the website, annaproject.org, because we know you've got your event coming up. Thanks again.
Thank you so much.
Lopez often been maligned for not being a good rebounder. Doing a good job tonight.
Foy drives past Rose.
See, this is what the teams are running today, folks. The motion offense.
Hernan Gomez called for the foul. He has worked so hard to get that knee back and get that explosiveness back. Lin, couple of fakes, shot is good. I mean, that's not an easy.
Leading the Nets by 7. Time to take a look back at one of our favorite memories from 15 seasons of Nets on Yes, when a guy named Jeremy Lin first onto the scene.
Tonight, the Nets and Knicks will meet for the first time this season here at Madison Square Garden. And we've got all the action for you tonight. The Nets and Knicks.
Whoa!
And it's Lin accelerating to the hoop.
Once again, Lin a factor. We keep mentioning his name because he's playing that well.
Lin to the rim. It's good and a foul. Lin using the Stoudemire screen. Book it. Lin the drive to the rim. He's got it. 19 for Jeremy Lin. Lin splits defenders, lays it in, and a foul. Where did this come from? And the New York Knicks behind an unlikely standout. Jeremy Lin get the win over the Nets, 99-92.
Well, Jeremy Lin had only scored in double figures twice in his career. He went on to score 20-plus in 8 of his next 9 games after that 25-point night. And, of course, that was the fuel to begin Linsanity.
Flips it up, shot won't go. Jeremy Lin the rebound.
Remember, Lin didn't score second quarter.
And Lee called for a foul. Nice pass that time from Jeremy Lin.
This guy was very prolific for 2 more.
Watch where the pass goes. Carmelo Anthony guarding right between the legs. Lopez down low. Now an easy 2.
Guys duping and hooping now.
4 Knicks now in double figures.
Good D by Melo tying up Lin. And he hacks him in the face to get the foul.
So Carmelo Anthony will pick up and take a shot. It's going to be 3 fouls on Anthony.
Remember, Lin's rise to stardom happened when Melo was injured. A lot of controversy at the Garden doing Linsanity. There, Melo inadvertently poking him in the eye. That's why when you get the ball, don't hold it near your face.
Rose gets away. And again, the mid-range shot. Hollis Jefferson rips down the rebound and quickly pushes.
He's got Foy open.
Foy back up top. Lins gets a good look. Jeremy Lin from downtown. And the lead cut to 4.
Yeah, both teams energized now. Hollis Jefferson showing his versatility that time. Instant offense once he got the rebound.
Brooklyn trying to get just their 5th road win of the season. Rose inside, lost the handle. Misses. Thomas tips it to Hernangomez. There's some ugly happenings on the floor right now. Rose shot short. Northport, Long Island, Huntington. March Madness, as they say.
Melo in space, in the face right now. Hollis Jefferson, no match for him. Good denial by Hernangomez to Lin.
Lin will try a corner 3. And after not hitting the threes in the first half, remember, they were 2 for 15. They're 4
contagious.
Rose misses. Ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Hernangomez.
Yep, LeVert in the corner. Lopez, who had been bricking all evening, started to get into the flow, and then Lin again. They were draining and painting the Knicks, and doing it all now.
Brooklyn scoring at will here in the 3rd.
So is Melo. They can't deny him.
And Carmelo Anthony is fouled. He's trying to stay in the act. Lin drives, finds Lopez, and Lopez.
That time by Lee after forcing the turnover.
You've noted that as Baker fouls Lin, count it, and what a chance for a 4-point play.
4 by the opposition, and now Lin has another opportunity to make it 10 4-point plays in one season. It's unprecedented to my knowledge.
His feet might be on the line. His toes might be on the line. Let's take a look here. Nope, it's going to be a 2-pointer.
So Lin silent the first half, only had 4 points in the first quarter. So all the Nets with the knack now here in the 3rd quarter, and then goes to the line.
Remember a couple of seasons ago, and there you see the left foot is on, the right might as well be too. in the playoffs, there were 75 fouls, something around 75 to 80 fouls. It's down by 5. Jeremy Lin gets past Baker. Layup shot blocked, rejected out of bounds. Lin thought he was fouled, and we're going to have a timeout. Rose. Hard drive, goes in, can't get it to go. Tried to tip it.
Good screen by Lopez to free up Lin. Now he has the mismatch.
Then Wisely brings it back out. Hollis Jefferson, couple of dribbles, fall away shot is. And Jeremy Lin wisely taking time off the clock. Derrick Rose not putting any pressure at all on Lin. As Levert's jump shot is good. Certainly understand it. Where they're thinking, okay, the more losses the better in terms of lottery picks.
Right.
But it's just to see, you know, the lack of intensity and defensive effort.
Make it 2 wins in 1 week against their cross-borough rivals. Let's check in with Sarah Kusta.
Thank you, Ryan. Jeremy, you come into that second half 7-point deficit, 3-point barrage for you guys. But overall, what changed?
Energy. You know, we just had to dig deep for tonight because a lot of guys were hurting energy-wise, and at the end of the day, it just comes down to how much, you know, how badly you want it, and that's kind of something that we addressed at halftime. We felt like we were flat, and we wanted to just push the pace in the second half.
You have 15 points, 8 assists, whether it's Kenny Atkinson talking about you making him a better coach or teammates talking about the impact you've made since your return. What's been your focus on what you've tried to do here on the court for your teammates?
Honestly, I'm just trying to get us as many wins as we can, and I'm trying to control the game in a way that it makes everybody's job easier. I feel like when I was out, I felt like guys were struggling a little bit in terms of getting the ball in the spots that they wanted to get them in, and I just felt like that's something that maybe I can try to do when I come back, is bring that organization.
You have been bringing wins in the months of January, February, combined 1 win. March, you guys are 4-5. Take us in that locker room. What's the mentality of this group?
I think we're just staying with the process, you know, and in terms of just getting better and being positive and playing for each other and doing things the right way. And I think for me, you know, personally, I'm just trying to teach myself, like, how do I play for God even more in terms of just my attitude towards my teammates and everybody, the opposing fans, everything. And I think when we try to just continually get better, hopefully we can actually do that and then see some progress, which right now I think we're seeing.
Jeremy, thanks for your time. Congratulations.
All right, thank you.
All right, Ryan, back to you guys.
All right, Sarah, well, 15 points, 8 assists for Jeremy Lin. And the player of the game presented by your local Tri-Honda dealer, Jeremy Lin. A game-high plus 14 helps the Nets to their first road win against an Eastern Conference opponent since January 2nd, 2016. You could tell they're a different team with him on the floor, Mike.
That's why you go out and sign a guy like that, a guy that can lead the team, a guy that can produce big buckets when you need him, make good decisions with the basketball.